we are all human, and we are emotional, and I want to get to that emotional aspect of being a human, but still adding professional value, and then I need to find that sweet spot.
Hey, it's Conor here at the ESA Business School, and here I am with Sebastian Lora. Sebastian has an amazing YouTube channel, and in the next week is going to reach 100,000 subscribers. And he shares information about how to speak with impact, how to make a difference through your words, how to be a great communicator. And the great thing is, by listening to his channel, you'll also learn Spanish, because his channel is in Spanish. But there's a nice little thing where you look subtitles. But in this global world, I think you should check out Sebastian's channel, and you'll see that your Spanish is probably enough to understand. Sebastian, you've gone, in the time that I've known you, from a couple of subscribers, and this year has just been incredible to watch, as every time I check there's 10, 15,000 more people. So my question is, what have you done?
What I did wrongly before that kept me from getting good results was having a YouTube channel without a strategy. Up until early 2016, I just uploaded videos every now and then without a purpose, without a clear objective, a real idea of what I wanted to accomplish with it. It changed that I started seeing YouTube with a business mindset and started applying strategy to it. I remember a few years ago, my wife told me, "You have to make videos." And in my head I was, I'm the expert, what are you talking about? Videos? But she is persistent, and she gave me a present, and that present was to record videos in a studio with a friend of ours, but a professional camera guy. So I went there, I recorded 14 very short clips, and I uploaded those. And one of those videos nowadays has nearly 600,000 visits. It kind of slowed down in the past year because it's not the best of videos and it's not very well optimized, but that gave me the feeling that there was something in there. But it wasn't until early 2016 that I started working with a guy. I hired a guy to help me out, optimize my channel, and think of my content publication with a better strategy, that I understood what it took to at least start growing. I don't have the magic formula, but I've come to understand that the main thing I had wrong is I didn't have a plan moving forward and a specific frequency of publication.
So you need a regular calendar and a plan for how that fits into your overall message.
Yes, for two reasons. First of all, people need to understand that your channel is about something specific. This is why you need to have an idea of the type of content you want to publish.
What is your channel about?
Public communication skills.
Communication skills. So the interviews that you do with other people, anything that you share. Your question is this related to communication skills? It's
all related to communication skills and skills needed to excel professionally. And if there's a specific interview that doesn't tie in too closely with communication, I look for the way to tie it to communication, because in the end it's about soft skills. So the idea here is for people to understand that you're talking about something specific. Then of course I came to understand that if you go too niche, you will not grow a lot, and this is the moment in which you need to expand a bit, but always around that specific message that you want to convey. But aside of that, it's important that you publish with a specific frequency for two reasons. First, people need to know that every week or every so amount of days, a new video from Conor, a new video from Sebastian will come out. But also the algorithm, YouTube's algorithm, that nobody really knows what it's about, but that everyone knows that one of the most important things is frequency. You need to have a minimum frequency. People say that the minimum, if you want to grow, is once per week, which you've been doing ever since the beginning of this year, and I applaud you for that. September last year, the moment I started publishing every week, my channel started doing this.
And what good things have come into your life as you've seen the subscriber numbers and the viewer numbers come up?
Many things. First of which is people contacting me to work with them.
So requests for work now come because someone found you on YouTube.
authority, and authority not only talking about YouTube, but when people see you as an authority there, you kind of feel you're an equal with someone else who's an authority somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when talking with you, I feel as an equal right now because you're a big authority in communication skills. I've come to understand that people see me as an authority
Mm-hmm.
on YouTube. Therefore, I feel we are at the same level in a way or another.
Yeah.
And I say you because we're talking right now, but if I'm somewhere else, if I'm at a conference, if I'm at a meeting, the moment that people see that 97,600 and so, which I saw a few hours ago, it's my subscribers count, which, let's not kid ourselves, is a vanity metric.
Mm-hmm.
But it does say something about what I'm doing there.
Yeah.
And many people trust that what I publish is valuable. And it's reflected on the comments. A lot of people had told me that their lives have improved because of what I publish. Some say that I've been able to pick up the chick that I love, for instance. That's amazing. But some other people have told me I've gotten the job that I wanted to get.
Mm-hmm.
And that's due to not only listening to me, but putting in practice what I show them how to do.
Yeah.
And that's
No,
amazing.
and I think you do a good job of transmitting that this is something that anyone can work on. And that there's specific things that no matter where you're starting from, if you take the steps from where you are, you can move somewhere. We have a friend in common, Rich Mulholland, who's got a spectacular set of videos coming out. You've seen his channel, you've seen those wonderful little clips that he sends in from all over the world. What could Rich be doing so that many more people benefit from his amazing YouTube channel?
One of the things that I've learned very recently is that YouTube is specifically generous to new videos within the first 48 hours of publication. It boosts the visibility of those videos, and as a result of that and the amount of views it gets and the engagement it gets, it then decides where to position and where to show that type of video. If throughout those 48 hours your video gets a lot of views and a lot of engagement, and engagement means likes or dislikes or comments or shares.
So dislikes are as good as likes?
Not as good, but it says that it generates emotions.
Yeah.
As long as dislikes are not more than likes, it's all right to have dislikes as well.
Well,
I don't know this.
One of Rich's tips in one of his videos is if you're looking for passion, don't pick something you love. Pick something you hate and work to eradicate it. So as we talk about, dislikes are a sign of engagement.
Yeah.
And I often say the opposite of love isn't hate. It's apathy.
Yeah.
So
indifference.
Indifference is the worst reaction someone can have to you.
Definitely. One of the things that have helped me, and people tell me, is that I answer every comment. And I make sure that I'm prompt at answering those comments in the first 48 hours. After that, I'll just wait until the end of the day. But the moment I publish at 8 p.m. on Sundays a video, I'll be there every 2 minutes replying to comments, because of course I do it first and foremost to engage with the audience. But let's not kid ourselves. If YouTube is kind of offering you its help to push your video, if it gets a lot of engagement within the first 48 hours, if someone goes to your video and sees that there's 100 comments, they will be more prone to leaving a comment as if there's no comments at all. Therefore, I suggest to Rich not only to answer all comments, he might want to invest 5 or 10 euros in ads, so that video is positioned on specific ads according to specific keyword searches.
Yeah.
That is also recognized as traffic, not organic, but it's still traffic. And well, aside of that, to share it everywhere. Take that link that you get from YouTube when you click on share and use it to put it on different places, because whenever someone clicks on that specific link, YouTube sees it as the video being shared. There are many tips and tricks. I'm not sure I know them all, of course, because I'm not at 1 million subscribers, but I want to get there.
And how soon will we see you at the 1 million subscribers?
It's difficult to say because the type of growth I've been experiencing in the past few months wouldn't have happened if third week of February I hadn't had that boost that I've never come to understand. I had a day of 5,700 new subscribers on one day, and it seems that for some reason YouTube picked one of my videos and put it on homepage, on main page, on specific markets. My main market is Mexico, and I was on YouTube's main page in Mexico for a few days, and that made me grow like 30,000 in a week or something like that. After that, it's kind of leveled down to somewhere between 300 and 400 new subscribers per day. But then again, I don't know if that's going to happen again. I'm trying to find the way of doing it again. If things carry on as they are right now, I'll end the year somewhere between 150 and 170,000. That in mind, I might end next year by 300,000. But it will all depend on my availability. If I make myself more available to create more content, better content, more engaging content, try new things, and try to bring together the entertainment vlogging aspect of using YouTube with the adding value as a professional consultant, and put these things together. Because in the end, what I say is that I sell B2B. And YouTube, in a way, is more B2C. But then again, if you buy B2B in the morning, at night you're a B2C person, and you will watch YouTube as well. Therefore, it's just we are all humans, and we are emotional. And I want to get to that emotional aspect of being a human, but still adding professional value. And then I need to find that sweet spot.
And I think it's pretty cool to live on an island off the shore of Spain, and you hit upload on a Sunday night, and thousands of people across the Latin American continent listen to what you have to say.
Yes.
To me, I often think my grandfather, radio was invented during his lifetime, and he talks about him and his sisters going under the box, the radio, to see where's the person. It was so unbelievable that a voice could just come out of a box. And in his lifetime, we went from no radio to telephone to then national radio and the internet. It's amazing how the world is changing so quickly. I think the question here is, should everyone have a YouTube channel?
Why not? It's available. In the end, I started YouTube without an idea of where I wanted to get with it. I found it, and as I've mentioned Gary Vaynerchuk like 5 times today, but I'll mention him again. He says that you should build your own personal brand, because as time passes and the job market evolves to nothing secure at corporate level, and you having to work as a freelancer in many areas, in many different companies, and for many different clients, what will drive clients to you is your own personal brand. And they say that by 2020, 83% of online content will be consumed through video. Therefore, everyone should start posting videos, but think about it beforehand. Think about what you want to accomplish with it, and it's okay to pivot and change along the way, but start doing things with a purpose, knowing that whatever you post there, it's going to stick there forever. Even if you delete it, someone might have downloaded the video at some point. So know that whatever you post there, your children, your grandchildren, your future clients will see it. Therefore, do it with a purpose and for the good of other people, not only for your own entertainment.
I often think that it's sad that some people learn how to answer the question, who are you? And others don't. And the ones that don't will spend their whole life going to a networking event. Someone comes up and says, who are you? They answer and they walk away. And I think here everyone should be able to make a video where you say who you are, and you can put it up there and keep it private. But if you can't articulate in a way that you're proud of who you are, what it is you're doing, why you're here, what you're searching for, then you need to practice and practice until you're proud of a video. And if you can get that video, it'll have an effect on how you are in real life, on how you articulate who you are when a stranger comes up and says, hey, what brings you here? Who are you? And instead of them walking away, they'll stay and they'll talk and they'll want to have an interest in you. And I do think, in the future it won't be employer brands, it will be leader brands. Great people won't want to work for Apple, they want to work for Steve Jobs. Great people don't want to work for a communication company, they want to work for Sebastian Lora. And that will come because over the next 20 years, people get to know you as a leader in this field. I'd say Gary Vaynerchuk has people who would give themselves for free for a year just to spend time around him. And that's because he's created a brand as a leader.
do it.
Yeah, you'd do it because you'd learn more in that year than you would faffing about yourself or working for money. So, to me, the leaders of the future need to be the ones that can attract great people. And as you said, this platform, a lot of your followers, millennials, I need to learn how to speak in a way that engages with that group. Because I'm 40, my daughter's 10. The big black hole in my life is, how do I communicate to people who are 20 years younger than me in a way that engages them? So maybe that questions, comments in the section below. How do I engage with that group in the middle? I can speak to a 10-year-old and I can speak to people my age, but what do I need to do to be able to engage with people who are 20, 25, 30? What questions are you facing? What doubts do you have? What do you look for when you're thinking about who do I want to work for? Where do I want to go with my life? Been a pleasure to have you here, Sebastian. Thank you for coming to Barcelona, especially to hang out with me. I look forward to celebrating the 100,000th this year, the 300,000th next year, and in 2 years' time. I hope you'll still talk to us when you hit the 1 million.